Well, today is the third day of doing my internet marketing journey, and I'm still working and learning things and figuring things out. I've posted my 4 videos now. This is video number 5, and it's been nice to just keep on working on this stuff and learning how to do this. It's a lot of work. Well, it doesn't feel like work. I enjoy it a lot. It's been exciting. It's like I got my first Twitter like. I got no views, which is okay, but I'm still looking at impressions, and it's kind of neat to see that I get a couple impressions here and there. And I really like to see those impressions come in because it means that people have seen my smiling face on their feed. No one's clicked yet. That's okay. I keep telling myself that's okay because this is a marathon, not a sprint. And every day that I keep trying, I know I'm going to be successful. And I'm going to keep trying. I want to build this online community of people that could come together and talk about these things. And one of the things I've learned today is that it's important to engage with other channels, and I just mean use the comment section, talk to people about things, ask questions of other creators, and engage with tweets. And since that's all, since I'm not getting any action here yet, which I wasn't expecting by far, so it's not a surprise one bit. If I see a view on one of my videos, it's going to be like, I'll make a video about that. I'll be like, oh my god, I got a view. Somebody actually watched it for 30 seconds or 5 seconds or whatever happens. It's just something I got to keep trying to do. And I'm going to keep going at it. I want to do this every day. Just every day. Post these videos and hope for some traction to come at some point. It's just don't get discouraged. I'm basically talking to myself right now, so I'm telling myself don't get discouraged, Anthony, don't get discouraged. You could do this. Just keep on posting videos. It'll do something sooner or later. And it's only day 3 of video posting, so it's to be expected. This is to be expected. I'm not expecting a huge following after 3 days. I'm not expecting a huge following even after 3 months. Maybe after 3 years. If I get to the year 3 and I don't have a huge following, then I'm doing something wrong. As long as I keep trying and keep up the positive mindset and keep that excitement going that gets me out of bed in the morning to make another video, it's going to be a good thing. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. Learning is always fun. Learning new things is always fun. So I enjoy to learn new things. I've been so focused on technology, like either the entrepreneur side or the finance side, like Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. The selling side has not ever been my strong point. I've made a lot of content as far as like books, and I've done different things to try to get traction. I've created a lot of different websites, but I always give up. I think what happens with me is in the past, what I would do is I would create a website and I'd post 10 posts, and then all I would do all day is refresh. Am I getting any impressions on Google? Am I getting views on? Am I getting any clicks from Google? And the answer was always no. So, but I would quit. I would quit after 10 posts. And I know that I can't quit after 10 posts. 10 posts isn't even getting started. This is my 5th video that I'm creating, and it's just like the first second of this channel. And it's okay for it to be the first second of this channel. I understand that I just have to create more videos and talk about what I'm learning. So So there's so much to understand about internet marketing, and I feel like the key concept is number one, producing content that people like, and number two is to engage with people. And today, my big lesson is that I learned that I have to engage with people on their content. Maybe they'll engage back. And that could be a way to get started. So today I intend on doing some commenting and some tweets to some people just to engage with what they have to say, because it isn't about me. It's about our journey into marketing together. It's our life journey. Everybody's on this journey. Some people have been doing it longer than others and have more results. Some people start a blog and quit after a day. I've been guilty of that. And some people don't start. They realize it is a lot of work, so they just keep doing what they're doing, going to their 9 to 5 job, which might work for them. I haven't had a job since 2005. I've been kind of a small time entrepreneur for years now. And basically my last real job was, well, I had a job where I was a computer specialist in 2005, and then before that, my last job before that was the military. And besides that, I haven't worked for anybody because I want to be my own boss. But I'm at a point in my life where I don't want to have low scale. Scale is a really important thing. That's something I know about. And if I'm doing IT work, well, there's only one of me, and the scaling is usually limited unless you became a national chain, but that's really not happening anymore in that field. So scaling and magnitude are really important, and I need to scale the channel to reach a large audience. And magnitude is the profit you make per sale. So I would love to figure out a way to kind of merge scale and magnitude together at some point so that I can make a decent living doing this. It's been a long time in the making. I've been really I'm just thinking about how I remember starting YouTube channels in 2013. I've probably started a YouTube channel multiple times a year, every year. I never stuck to it. I look at one of my channels, I posted 15 videos, and after a year, it ended up with 1,000 subscribers. After quitting posting, I could have continued on that channel, but it's just not for me. Fixing computers and tearing apart computers on the screen just isn't my thing. I don't really like working on them anyways, so it's that's one of my problems is I don't like to work on technology all that much. It's a little overwhelming sometimes. This whole process is a little overwhelming, but just don't get overwhelmed. And well, you can get overwhelmed, it's okay, but try not to be too overwhelmed when you're working on your marketing business. Engagement, working, talking to people, meeting people, that's where it's at. That's the most important thing, is reaching an audience. It's really important, and maybe not your audience, maybe you could be a member of someone else's audience. I think being a member of somebody else's audience is actually really important. And right now I don't use social media like a normal person. So for me this is a huge deal. I don't use social media like a normal person. I don't Facebook, I don't Twitter, I don't do any of those things. So learning how to internet market, and I'm not a user of social media, I'm not a user of these platforms, make it 1,000 times more difficult. I could imagine if I was posting to my friends' posts on Facebook all day long, and then I said, "Well, I'll just post some of my business posts now." It'd be a lot easier. But to get into that mindset where I have to post a lot of content is really hard, as I'm not an active social media user. So the most important thing for me to do is to get into that mindset. And here we go again. I forgot to say it at the beginning. I keep saying it at the end. Like, subscribe, share, make a comment. I'd love a comment. I'd love some dialogue. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to get to know you and see how we could help each other learn how to market together. All right, you have a good day. Take care.